And welcome to Inside the NFL. And folks, here are the CBS questions of the week. And we start first with Skip from Chapel Hill, who asks, has Jake Delhomme had problems with his accuracy this season? And is this something that can be corrected by coaching or mechanics? Or is it something physically wrong with the Panthers quarterback? Let's go to our quarterback expert up here, Chris Collinsworth.
No question about it. I've taught Phil everything he knows about the position. You know, in some ways, it's kind of remarkable that he's come back after the elbow surgery and has been able to do it. But I don't really think that Jake Delhomme's arm is the reason that they're sitting there at 9-3 right now. This is a team with a two-headed running back system now that's awfully good offensive line. Julius Peppers now, I think, 11 sacks in 10 games, something like that. It's been getting it going. So am I completely sold on the fact that Jake Delhomme is all the way back to where he once was? I don't know that I am. Steve Smith made an unbelievable catch to win that one the other day. But at least they were better in Green Bay than what he's been the last couple of weeks.
His arm is fine. His arm is fine. You know, sometime to get completions in NFL games, you have to throw it. And when you look at the Carolina Panthers, they don't throw it enough. And receivers, Chris, you know, I'm sorry, they have to get open too. You just can't throw every pass at Steve Smith. So he's good. I think it's the design of the plays. He's throwing it well, physically as good as I've ever seen him throw it. And what else can you ask?
He's done it. All right, you know what? Let me bring this one to you, Warren. This one comes from Roger from Woonsocket, who asks, I know it's tradition for Detroit to play on Thanksgiving. Phil was there, by the way. But is the NFL considering changing this at some point? Doesn't it make more sense to have each team from the previous Super Bowl playing at home? Warren.
Whoa. Ooh, I like that idea.
Yeah.
What was the question again?
Yeah, Detroit always hosts
Detroit's always
Thanksgiving.
hosted.
And the folks want to change it. They want to rotate it and get the previous guys from the Super Bowl.
I say we just eliminate Detroit off of Thanksgiving altogether.
Altogether.
That's just too much good food to watch that much bad football for that long a time. I mean, it just doesn't make sense that they come out, they don't tackle, they don't catch, they don't run, they don't do anything that resembles a football game. So let's just take Detroit out of the equation and give us somebody else on Thanksgiving.
See, I'm totally the opposite of that.
Because?
I think it should be Detroit because I have to get ready for a game on Thursday night, and which means that I can watch the first 3 minutes of the Lions game and then turn it off and continue my prep work for later on that night.
Let's find out if this is a pet peeve of yours. What do you think?
No, I like tradition. So,
And you were there and you still like it?
I still like tradition. So I hope they don't take it away. Because I keep going by this premise. Sooner or later, they're going to be good. It's going to be exciting again to watch the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving.
And we're going to run cars off regular gas at some point again.
Detroit and Dallas, that's what I grew up with.
Me too, but it's ugly.
Everything's changing in the world. Let's just keep something the way it is.
Man. When you're sitting there in the fourth quarter fishing for something to say in that game the other day, you weren't thinking, this stinks. This is awful. You were like, I know what you're doing. You're like, oh, God, I've been through everything on this note sheet here. I got nothing left to talk about.
Hold it.
300 yards rush.
They could have just gone to color bars
Are you
out
going to
there.
let me talk?
No, go ahead.
We've been doing this show all year long. You know one thing for sure.
Thanks for joining us.
I never run out of things to say.
Go to CBSSports.com.
I got plenty to say.
I love it. That's
I
good.
needed overtime
Welcome
in that
back,
Detroit
Phil.
game to get all that crap out.
Welcome
Hey,
to the
Chris,
house, Phil.
you're right. Let's see. We did go through the